if Gennady does not end up fighting Canelo, that he will have Jermall Charlo. What do you?
Well, he will have whoever Gennady wants.
Because I know there's a bit of an issue there, because there's the WBC saying one thing and there's the IBF saying another.
You know what? I think that Gennady understands exactly the position that he's in, but Gennady's going to make a decision based on what he wants to do, not what the WBC is telling him he needs to do, not what the IBF is telling him what to do. He's going to do what he feels he needs to do. That being said, if he decides that he doesn't want to fight for a particular belt, then you know what? The belt can go. He knows what his priorities are, and when he makes up his mind what he wants to do, as he's made up his mind about what he wants for this fight, that's his choice.
Now, I do know that the initial agreement was, if I remember correctly, 65-35.
For this fight and for the May fight, yes.
Yeah. And what is it exactly that he's pushing for? Because people are speculating it's 50-50. Is it?
No, there's no speculation. He said it. Tom said it in an interview. Gennady said that he wants 50-50, or Canelo can stick it. That's Golovkin's choice. That's if he feels that that's what it's going to take for him to fight Canelo again, then I think that's his choice. I don't think anybody should force him to do anything he don't want to do. I understand we need the fight. I understand boxing needs a fight. I understand all the business part of it, but it's also you have a fighter that's been clean forever. You have a fighter that's done everything that's been asked of him. You have a fighter that's has 4 belts. You have a fighter that's been champion for over 10 years. I think he deserves a little respect.
A fighter who is the most dominant in the middleweight division currently, and for a while he's been the most dominant. He's the most feared boxer still active today. Yes, that is Abel Sanchez speaking to Michelle Phelps over the Triple G Canelo saga, and apparently Triple G wants half. I think he deserves half, 50-50. Why? Canelo's the one that messed up here, man. Canelo was the one caught slipping. He's the one that ate the hot meat. He's the one that had to test 3 times just to prove that he wasn't cheating. Canelo needs to pay the price, man. 50-50 split at the door. Simple. Why? Gennady is just as much of a champion as Canelo is. Some might argue even more. He is undefeated. His last fight against Canelo Alvarez, despite the fact that it was a draw, was clearly a robbery on Canelo's side. You don't believe me? Go watch Canelo's face when the scorecards are announced. Second to that, right? Gennady has done everything that is necessary for a fighter to win. He has done everything that is necessary for that fighter to be approved to step into the ring. He has done everything necessary to uphold his integrity within the ring, right? Yes, you can argue. Yes, you can bicker. Yes, you can speculate if he's on PEDs. The fact that he has tested negative for any PEDs proves that he is clean. I agree with Abel Sanchez wholeheartedly, simply because Gennady has pitched up every single time you have called him. Canelo, on the other hand, he's the one that's backtracking. Yeah, man. I really don't see the reasoning behind them choosing to create these false narratives in order to make the Canelo Triple G fight happen. Because again, Canelo messed it up. Triple G was ready. He fought Cinco de Mayo. He beat Vanez wholeheartedly. Canelo didn't pitch. Canelo is the one suspended. Canelo is the one that tested hot. Canelo is the one that tested hot a second time, and they had to test him a third time using hair samples simply because they knew his urine and his blood was hot. Why? Clenbuterol. Listen, he has to pay. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.